on any of the other platforms, let me know how the audio is. If you are on Twitter, if you are on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram. I want to know how the audio is. We're going different. We got a different mic. We're doing different things. All right, let's talk again. We are going to go through the slate right here in a moment. All right. The mic's muted. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. That's what I wanted to ask about. We are going to try to figure it out. All right, shout out. What up, TikTok? We're going to figure this out. We have to figure this out. They can't keep us down. Oh, you can hear me now? All right, if you can hear me on Instagram, let me know. If you can hear me on the Twitter stream, we're doing a lot of stuff. You guys saw yesterday they shut down the TikTok stream. We're on the different TikTok right now. Gary, good to see you. A little distracted, got a few things to sort out, but I just want to know, since I'm trying a few things, before we get deep into this, want to make sure that people can hear me. SBD, what's going? Rexia, it's really low. All right, maybe I just gotta work with the mic right now. We'll figure it out. Let me know again. Instagram. How's it looking? So the free play I shared already. Is going to be the Mets minus 1.5. Or sorry, that was yesterday. We're all over the place. It's the Orioles. Minus 2.5. Orioles minus 2.5 is what we're on. One more time in the Instagram. Let me know. Campbell, what's up? Trevor, what's up? We're locked in, baby. We're back. We're popping up. There's nothing they can do to stop us. There's nothing they can do to stop us except mess with our volume. That's the one thing they can do to stop us. Apparently. Bro is performing on Broadway. We're figuring it out. We are figuring it out. Appreciate everyone joining. I'm going to be live on Instagram more. We're going to figure this out regardless. Dylan put in the facts. I appreciate that. We're going to pin what Dylan has to say. All right. So the free play we shared already is going to be the Orioles. We have the Orioles minus 2.5, which sounds insane. This is literally our first minus 2.5 we've played the entire season. But listen, the Orioles are smacking the ball around. The White Sox offense is useless. Yesterday we thought about looking at the Orioles, but then we're like, well, Cade Povich is on the mound. They could hit Cade Povich. Guess what? They didn't even hit Cade Povich. What up, Lotion? Pretending to be. Yeah, there's a lot of people pretending to be me on TikTok right now. Minus 2.5 is not alt runs. Minus 2.5, we got it plus 100. That's a play I posted on SoBet. That was early on. Yeah, Adele, that's not it. I have a Telegram. It's in my links. I have a Telegram. It's in my links, but someone that's messaging you, like we've got like fixed games, whatever. I can't block them all. There's literally like 90 fake pick'em PDs running around. What do I think about Royals and D-backs? What do we think about Royals and D-backs? We could talk about that. Real quick on the volume. If I put this mic down, can you guys still hear me all right, or do I need to hold it? Because I still need to get the stand set up. So let me know in the Instagram chat if you can hear me with the mic down here. Let me know, and I can be a little more hands free, and we can look at some of these. 2 followers account for free picks. How many units? August from SoBet. We're up over 17 units. 9-1 in college football. That was great. Tristan saying hold it. All right, Tristan, as you wish. Yeah. So pretty big month on SoBet in August. It's in my links. Anyone who wants to get on there, it's in my links. All the plays go up every single morning. The plays go up every single morning on SoBet. I will actually say, if you DM me on Instagram, I'll send through. I do this most lives. The first 10 people that DM me on Instagram, I will send through a discount link to join. So if you message me on Instagram, it's Pick'empedia on there. The first 10 people that send a message through, I'll send the discount link. It's after 10 people sign up that the link goes void. So if you're in the first 10, you still have to sign up before the link goes void. But yeah, first 10 people, I'll send it through. We've got very mixed signals on what I got to do with the mic. The free pick for today is the Orioles -2.5. I know this is kind of a slow start getting things sorted out here, so I appreciate everyone bearing with me. Maybe we give an extra free play. For people. Tristan, I mean, if you already locked it in, you'd be doubling down to take it in at -2.5 as well. So I'm not saying you got to do that as well. I preferred the value at -2.5. Nice, SB. Love it. Appreciate it, deal. So yeah, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read the write up for this game though. I'm gonna read the write up I have for this game from SoBet. This is on the Orioles -2.5. Then we'll get into the rest of the slate. I know people have questions. We'll get to them. If I missed your question, give it a second. We'll run it back. I'll get to it. If you ask twice, in a row in like 5 seconds, I'm probably not going to be able to answer your question. But if you wait till I finish the earlier ones. So Joseph, if you didn't see my free play on TikTok, it's because I'm Return of Pick'empedia now. They shut down my account, so Return of Pick'empedia is where you're going to see the TikTok plays, and that goes for everyone. I'm posting on Instagram as well, so check those out. But if you just want all my plays every single day, they're on SoBet. I'm Pick'empedia on everything. They shut down the TikTok account. We'll see if we get it back. We don't know why, Rain, but yeah, we'll have World Series action for sure. I still have Yankees +900. I'll probably get to some Yankees playoff games and do some live content there. Yeah, Royals money line looking juicy. Astros play Royals. All right, we'll talk about these games. I'm gonna read the Orioles write up, and then we'll get to these questions. Um, Everyone who keeps asking though, it's right now the TikTok account is shut down. Return of Pick'empedia is where I'm doing it. Evil Pick'empedia is where I do, I make up lies and I spread them. But Return of Pick'em, I also do picks and whatnot on there. Return of Pick'empedia is where I'm posting the daily play. So you run those up. If I get 1,000 likes on the recent one, I'm gonna give away $250. Maybe I'll make it 500 just to be nice. But follow those accounts if you want the daily stuff, and follow the SoBet, which is in my links if you just want all my plays every single day. So I know it's a lot to catch up on, but we're back, baby. Orioles -2.5, +100 on Caesars, 1.5 units. That's Orioles -2.5. Rexio, I appreciate you. +100 on Caesars, 1.5 units to win. 1.5 units is +100, so it's even, right? Do we really need to give an explanation? Baltimore's up 22-3 in the first two games of the series. Why would they stop now? The bats are electric. The White Sox bullpen completely depleted. Suarez been nasty in August. 1.97 ERA, 1.06 whip, 7 total earned runs in 5 starts. He's been absolutely shoving, and now he's got the worst offense in the MLB up against him. Okay, Orioles are surging, trying to protect the AL East lead right now. So these are still crucial games for them. They're going to be dialed in. This is them down the stretch. It's good to have a young team. It's good to have a young team in September. Fresher bodies, younger guys. That's an advantage that the Orioles have. Now, you guys know my World Series future since March has been Yankees. I got them at +900. Still love the value on that. Some of the hedges I've put out alongside that. I can't ride with the Orioles, but it's not crazy. I've been following for a few months, Bailey. What's my best NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB? MLB MLB is where we get the most value. I would say MLB is what I have historically done the best, but college football and NFL really, really strong. And we started out 9-1 in college football. It was such a good start to the season. I've been talking all summer about how the beginning of the college football season is the most profitable time of the year, and it's so true. There's so much value going around. Hell yeah, J Dot. So much value going around if you find the right spots in college football. And one of the big reasons I've been saying, get on SoBet. Like, obviously, I want you to join SoBet and follow my plays. But the thing about SoBet is you also get access to everyone else on there, which means in college football and in college basketball as well, but right now college football, there there is so much value in following a bunch of different people that are putting in action on games that you can't. I'm not doing research on 200 teams, right? I do system plays, and I know about 30 to 40 teams and situations where I can find values, but I'm not locked in on some random mid-major in, Iowa that I don't know a single name of the player on. But we have people that are really locked in on that. That's where they're finding value. If you're on Rebet, where you can build your own props, you can do college football player props, and you can build your own props. We're finding crazy, crazy angles to just milk as much of value as possible from this. I know people want the straight up picks. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about NFL. We're going to talk about college football. But there are so many ways that we're finding extra value. And if you're not there for college football at the beginning of the season, you're missing out on so much. That's the spiel. Like I said, all the plays go up on SoBet for MLB, for college football, for NFL. We've already dropped some NFL props for tomorrow. I'm going to drop the main play soon for that as well for Thursday. Andrew, we did. And yeah, if you want all the plays, this is one of my main accounts right now, Dayton. The main one got taken down. I'm posting regular plays on Return of Pick and Petey, so check that out. That's the new account. Check that out. And I'll just be putting up content everywhere. So follow the stuff, follow the Instagram, and if you want all the plays, they're on SoBet. And like I said, I sent a few of these already. No, Rebet is an app where you can. It's in my links. Check it out. But it's an app where you can build your own props. Like you can do head-to-head props. You can chain. You can alt like any line. You can put in your own prop, and they give you a value. So it's a fire app. Some of the other, it's not quite as good like a user face and whatnot as like some of the bigger books, but you can build your own props. You can get college football player props. You can get action whatever state you're in because it's a sweepstakes model. So it's a great, great, great tool to find different plays and find different value. That's why I would never do a deal with any book. But since Rebet is actually giving value to bettors because they're allowing you to build your own props and do stuff like that, I love it. Yeah, DraftKings is probably the worst. I mean, you should use all of them and get the best line available, but Rebet for building your own props. That's in my links if anyone wants it. But again, before we get into the rest of these questions, like I said, anyone who wants all the plays, they're on SoBet. And the first 10 people, I think we're down to 8 now, to send me a DM on Instagram, I will send the discount link through and you get on for a discount. It's the first 10 people to sign up using that link get a discount. That is very true, SB. Exactly. So we get way more value in the first few games of the season because the public is leaning on information from last year without breaking down games. That's why I love college football. And we're also getting great value on live action because of public betting. And we're also getting teams that aren't valued appropriately because there's not that much information. Belligerent, if you DM me on Instagram, you get in. It's $10. So that's 33% off. No, that'll be up, Tony. That'll be up. It's $10. It's $10, which is like 30 cents a play. And if you use that link, like I said, if you DM me on Instagram or if you use the link in my profile, you stay at that $10 rate. It's not like, oh, it's $10 for the first month and then it goes up. It stays at 10 for literally as long as you're on. Yeah, there's a discount for yearly. The yearly comes out to like $7.50 a month. It's $90 for the year, and 6 month is $50. So you get discounted at 6 months. You get discounted even more at a year. All those are available. But again, if you DM me on Instagram or you check my links, all the plays are up on SoBet. I know I made this small, but this is what we did. We did 19 and 9 last week plus 10.42 units. It's a 24% ROI. So if you were doing $1 units, you would have literally covered the cost of a month in 1 week. All right, back to these games. Mahomes over 258.5. It's not. I don't think that's a sure thing. Maryland's first 5 spread plus 0.5 minus 115 on Hard Rock. We can look at that one. Then we're gonna look at the Sorry, sending another of these through. Hey, there's only 6 left now, Michael. Um, then we're gonna look at the Padres and the Astros. But first, I might need more than the ticket, Chinese baby, but I appreciate the offer. Appreciate everyone reaching out. We still got a few more, so I'm sending these through. Sending these through. We got 5 more. 5 more, baby. Josh Allen under on interceptions for the year. Hell yeah. You know, I'm a Buffalo guy. I'm a Josh Allen guy. They're saying linemen aren't great on the Ravens. I want Ravens, but the trenches seem tough in that team. We'll talk about that in a second. All right, so I'll look at the Marlins first. Got distracted. Had to send these links through. Like I said, looking at this Marlins matchup right now. Someone saying you can get plus zero point 0.5 in the first five. Plus zero point 0.5 in the first five for that value in general is pretty tempting. It is against Gore. Belozo is terrible, but it is against Gore. Don't ever say that again, Chinese baby. Now I'm not going to Vegas. Um, yeah, I think against Gore, he's been pretty bad lately. Yeah, if you want to go Marlins plus zero point 0.5 for the first five against Gore, I wouldn't be upset with you. I think there's decent value in that spot at minus 115. I think that's fine. I do give free play at death row. It's They took down my main account. It's return of Pick'em Petey. I gave out Orioles minus 2.5 today. Orioles minus 2.5. That was the play I gave. That is the one you should tail. But it's return of Pick'em Petey. If you want the other account that I started because Vegas took down my main one, that's where you get it. Josh W, what up? Also, I post a free. I've got a Telegram. I've got a Telegram in my links where I post one free a day. But again, if you everyone's like, where can I get the free play? You got the free play, the free play, the free play. I post 3 plays daily on SoBet, and then I post the props. I post the VIP, the additional action, the futures, all of that. Like you know, there's a lot of action going around for people who want it. No, not that one. There's a Josh Shelby, you can ask me. There's a million fake Pick'em Petey's running around. Return of Pick'em Petey is the other account. I it's in my story on this account. I posted in my story on this account. I posted that other account. Listen, if you don't see a video, you can tell all the fake Pick'em Petey's. You can tell that they're fake. If you pay attention at all, you can tell. No, it's main plays every day, Bailey. Main plays every day. The VIP is props. It's NFL props. It's MLB props. It's college football props. We do live action there. We do add-on plays. We do futures. So it's a lot of different stuff. Yeah, exactly. People make fakes because they're trying to scam. So they make a fake. They pretend that they're replying to comments of mine on a separate account, and then they try to get you in like a Telegram or whatever, and you pay them, and then they just take your money and run. Yes, Josh W. I'm actually making a video about that. But basically, what you should do if you're trying to do the no sweat bets, yeah, there's also Evil Pick and PD Bailey Jaber, but that's on TikTok. There's War on Vegas on Instagram as well. Um, so basically, what you want to do on the sweat-free sign-up bets to get the hedge is you take one side. You have to do an over/under with a zero point 0.5, right? Because you don't want a push possibility. So you take one side, take over 85.5 on one book. I don't know what sport you're getting 85.5. You take over 42.5 on one book, then you take the same game under 42.5 on the other book. You lose one play, you hit the other. On the play that you lost, you get the free bet. So say it was $500, you win 450, you lose 500, you're down 50 bucks, but you get a $500 free bet. So basically you're paying 50 bucks for a $500 free bet. Broncos over 5.5 wins. That's really tough. It's a rookie quarterback. We don't know what to expect. There's so many question marks. They could win 8 games. They could win 2 games. There's just not enough information for me to be like, yeah, there's great value on one side or the other. I just don't think it's really there. For tomorrow night, you like Henry anytime touchdown, Baltimore to win. I agree. I like that. Josh, though, you don't need one to lose. You need to hedge on the other end so you win no matter what. Mets pick was Fire Swamp. Say, yes, sir. Phillies or BJ's today. Am I getting the old account back? Hopefully, but probably not. Sean Payton had never had a team win less than 7. That doesn't matter, Death Row. That doesn't matter. My take on hedging, Dylan. You should never, if you're in a situation where it makes sense to hedge, then you've risked too many units on a given play, right? Or you've done an insane parlay or something like that. Because you should never be in a situation where hedging makes sense. The only time hedging makes sense is if you're like, well, I have a parlay to win 50 units. maybe on a future play you could hedge. Like I have the Yankees plus 900 to win the World Series, right? If they go into the World Series and they're facing a dog, the Yankees are like, minus 180 to win it. Yeah, I'll put 2 units on the other side to hedge. But it's really only those situations. You only hedge when you have a massive, when it's guaranteeing a profitable payout. And the only way you get there is on a future or on a parlay. And I don't like parlays, except it's like 2 legs. Just think about bankroll management gives you a headache. You'll be honest. I mean, listen, it's not sexy. It's not fun. It's not really cool to be a long-term profitable sports bettor. It's like investing, right? It's way cooler to throw all your money day trading on one stock and that stock goes up crazy and you double your income in one day or your net worth in one day. That's way cooler. But that's how you lose all your money. It's not cool to be like, "Hey, I made 7%, 8% this year." But it's the same thing with sports betting. You manage your bankroll, you stick to unit size, you handle the lows, you don't go crazy during the highs. That is the only way that's the only way that you can actually be long-term profitable. It just is. Because the thing is, if you were to say, all right, I'm just going to do one crazy play where I put down, you know, 100 units on one play. I'm just going to do it once, then I'm going to be done. You're not going to be done. If you hit that play and your normal unit is $10 and you suddenly win $1,000, you're not going to be like, yeah, time to go back to $10. It just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Phillies or Jays, we'll talk about. Exactly, Michael. So you profited this MLB season altogether. Absolutely. Yeah, I do more NFL on this. I also make up like I do more like viral content, made up stories, etc. But I post plays, I post it. I try not to limit myself to one thing. But is the account where Return of Pick'empedia is the account where I'll be doing like daily plays, the quicker, lower effort. 54, 55% every year, you make 8 to 10K. Exactly, SB. That's exactly how it goes. And that's great. That's awesome. And a lot of people can't do it. So you should be proud of that. All right. I know people were asking about the Padres game. We're going back, Sabs. It's because I'm gonna make a video about it, but it's because of Vegas. Long story short, it's because of Vegas. It's because the sports books want me to be a certain way. They want me to push bad betting habits. They want me to teach people how to be fiends and degenerates and losers instead of talking about bankroll management, instead of talking about how to make money and be long-term profitable and point out the way the books are scamming you and exposing the books. So that's why I got shut down. Lord Maximus in the house. I appreciate you. TikTok video explaining bankroll management at length and using examples. Yeah, if you go to my second most recent video saying 3 reasons, 3 things you need to stick to be profitable this NFL season, I break down bankroll management. So check that out. I put a lot of educational content out. People are asking me for stuff, and a lot of times the answer is check my SoBet or sign up for my free newsletter or look at my videos. You're asking questions, it's out there. Nick Fitty says Marlins first 5 winner. Yeah, Marlins plus 0.5 is not a bad spot. Marlins plus 0.5 at minus 115 is not a bad spot. All right, people keep asking Philly. I'll get to it. If I miss your question, I will get to it. Hang out. We're sticking around. We got a lot of games to go through. I will say, I appreciate everyone hanging out. For people that want the plays, real quick. Yesterday, I gave out Mets minus 1.5. I know, user 800. Mets minus 1.5 at plus 158 for 1.5 units, and that play smacked. I have on Twitter, this is a fact. On Twitter, I have posted 10 straight winning plays. 10 straight. There is not another human being doing that. 10 straight winning plays on Twitter. And if you want all my plays every single day, they're up on SoBet. Everyone yeah, if you go to my links, yeah, I post a free play on Telegram. I post the same free play on TikTok. It Return to Pickopedia. I post it on Twitter. But guess what? I'm even on Threads. But it's pretty bad, Michael. But if you want all my stuff, it's on SoBet. Full slate goes up on SoBet every single day. That's it. Go there. And like I said, for the first 10 people, all right, we're gonna talk Padres. For the first 10 people that message me on Instagram, bang, Jesse, let's go. Yes, sir, our Sparks. For people that message me on Instagram, the first 10 people, I know some of them are already gone. For the first 10 people that message me on Instagram, I will send a discount link. They can get on. They can ride with me. It's after 10 people sign up, the link goes void. The link expires. We do this every day. It's SoBet. SoBet, SOBET, catch up. But you can check my links and you'll see it. Campbell, check my links then. Check my link tree here, and you'll be able to get it. Favorite free play today is the Orioles -2.5. We're going to talk about Padres now because the guy who keeps asking about Padres needs to go to work, so we're going to talk about it real quick. Yeah, I mean, I think that they're obviously they're a massive favorite in this spot. There's not a ton of value, but you can do the game parlays tab and go Padres first five and money line. I think that's a way to get value on them. Darvish is back. I don't mind. I've been talking about this specific trend throughout. I've been talking about this specific trend throughout the MLB season. Okay, and it's pitchers that were out last season. This is their first time coming back. This is their first time coming back since last season. They struggled to begin with because they haven't seen MLB hitting. Pitchers that went out in the middle of the year were out for a month or two. When they come back, they got the rehab starts they needed. They spent time in the minors. They're always ready to go, more ready. They wait longer than they should to return. Those guys are going to be good to go. I think Darvish qualifies in that second group. I think he's going to be good to go. I'm not stressed about him being able to perform. So if you want to ride with Padres, I absolutely support it. But I would go first five. I would do the game parlay thing where you go first five and full game money line. So it's you actually get value on that. That's gonna be like -110. Um, Phillies. We'll talk about Phillies in a second. Talk about Phillies in a second. And as always, as I like to remind people between each play, if you message me on Instagram or if you go to my link tree here on TikTok, you can get all my plays at a discount. After 10 people do it, the link expires, discount's gone for the day. Sometimes I make exceptions. But if you want all that, message me on Instagram for the discount code and I'll send it through to you right now. And if you don't have Instagram, just go. Belligerent signed up for the year. We love it. Let's go. Let's have a big season. It's NFL time. This is the time to get involved. We got college football plays going up. We got NFL plays going up. We went 9-1 in college football. 9-1. You think it's a coincidence that after 9-1 is the time where I get shut down? It's not a coincidence. All right, we'll talk about Phillies. We'll talk about Phillies. I get it. I get it. Camden, what's the lock? No such thing. No such thing, baby. We do like Orioles -2.5 though. I love that. All right. Nats money line's not great. It's Mackenzie Gore on the ball, but it's not that. I do like Baltimore -2.5. All right, we said we talk about Phillies. I'm doing it. It's the early game. That's why people want it. Sanchez has been all over the place. Francis has been absolutely dominant. I don't know why anyone would take the Phillies today. You're not getting value. Francis has been shoving so dominant that he can beat any team, but I'm also not going to take the Jays against the Phillies. Um, the Phillies are throwing Sanchez, who's been very up and down, inconsistent read, not someone you want to ride with. I would stay far away from this game. Far, far, far away. Oh, but it's the early game. I need action. I need it. I need it. I need it. Yeah, that's correct, Death Row. Divide your bankroll by 50, and that's your unit size. Your unit size is 2% of your bankroll. Nets is no good. Phillies is no good. I'm not saying take Phillies. I'm not saying take Jays. If you want to go under, that's okay. Edwin, I appreciate the gift. Appreciate the gift. do. So what we do for yeah, it's kind of confidence level. The maximum unit play ever is 5 units, and I think I've done one 5 unit play. I've done one 5 unit play in the last 3 months, and the only reason it was a 5 unit play is because it was literally a mistake by one of the books. No pick for the Phillies game. If you want to go under, you can go under, but no official play. Um, it was a mistake by one of the books. It was like a minus 170 prop, and it was plus money on Caesars by accident. So obviously we hammered that for 5 units. Obviously it smacked. It was awesome. But aside from that, 5 unit play is extremely, extremely rare. You'll see the occasional 3 unit, and you'll see more 3, 4 unit plays in NFL and college football. MLB, you're never going to do a 5 unit money line. It's just MLB, there's too much variance. You can't have that level of confidence. So I like to size my plays relative to the amount of value because it's not about winning one play. You have to think about it in a long term. Let's go, Jose. I love it. You have to think about it in a long-term sense. It's not about, well, can I hit this one play? Can I win today? Obviously, you want to win today. I do 1 to 2 units most times, but it's about, can I be a profitable bettor in the long run? Because the habits you have today are going to be the habits you have throughout the week and the month and the year, and that's what you're trying to win. So if you're just hammering 5 unit plays willy nilly, that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna work. Exactly. You're just trying to win the day. You're trying to win the day. So that's why you want similar unit sizes on your other plays. You can juice it up on a really high value play. And then it's not about just winning one play. It's about finding value in the play. So if there's a 30% chance of a play hitting, but it pays out 3 to 1, I'm going to take that play every single time because I'll miss 7 of them. I'll hit 3 of them and I'll be up money. Never once, Michael, never once. 50 units is the whole bankroll. So your bankroll, let's say you have $1,000, you divide it by 50. You divide by 50. Now that's your unit size, right? $20. So if you go up 10 units like we did last week, now you're up to $1,200. So your unit size divided by 50 is now $24. We go up 10 units again, that's $240 this time. Now you're at $1,440. What's your bank? Now you divide by 50 again. Now you're at $28.80 and so on. That's how you build and compound and can grow, 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 grow. Obviously, some weeks you lose, it drops down. You go from 1,000 to 900. Now your unit size is $18, but you always have 50 units. You always, always, always have 50 units. You never have to deposit again. You earn the ability to go bigger, and you lose the ability to have a major unit size if you're losing. And that's your signal. Okay, I got to adjust something. I got to follow someone else. I got to change the way that I'm analyzing games. I have to see what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. That is how you win in the long term. That's the only way. Anything else is nonsense. Point blank, period. People that are flexing money, they're flexing watches and cars and stacks of cash. No, no, that's fake. That's not how you win. So, one more time, if you DM me on Instagram or if you check my links, if you DM me on Instagram or you check my links here, my link tree. Yes, AJ, love it. You'll see SoBet. You can get on at a discount right now. You can get on at a discount right now. Get all my plays every single day. I post the full slate. I post the unit size. I post the book that we got it on. I post the value that we got it at. That's what it's all about. Unit is how we measure the size of a bet because if I'm betting $200 and you're betting $20, we don't want to say, oh, I made $200 as a measurement. We want to say I'm up what percent. That's why I have the return on investment from last week, 24% ROI. That means if you had risked a collective $1,000 on my plays throughout all the plays combined, you would have made $240. If you'd risked 100, you would have made $24 and so on. So that's the only real measurement of someone's success is the return on investment, and you do that by measuring in units. So the play I shared today is the Orioles -2.5. It's the Orioles -2.5. That's the play. Toronto up too early win. I don't like it, Rosa. I don't like that game at all. If you want to do the under or the nerfy, I'd be like, okay. But aside from that, it's not worth playing. I know people want it. Let's go, Jansen. Let's go. Yeah, this is my only -2.5 I've done ever. Travis, I appreciate you. Yeah, we've been going crazy. 10 straight on Twitter. I don't know if anyone here, I don't know if we have anyone on the Twitter stream watching right now, but scroll my profile. 10 straight. Look at the picks. Look at the timestamp. Look at the result. 10 straight. -2.5. How many units? It's 1.5 units, Rocky Ford. The other account is Return of Pick'em Petey. And if you want all the plays, it's SoBet. You can DM me on Instagram, or you can check my links here. You can check my links. All right, J. Dot, I'm listening. You can check my links and you'll see the SoBet. You get on at a discount, or you can DM me on Instagram and I'll send it through. Those are the ways. Do I have or will I have overall record for certain seasons posted anywhere? Yeah, I have to go back a little bit to see my MLB record, but including props, we've put out over 800 plays. I got the reason I don't have like a clean, flawless picket is because I spent a month doing a sports better challenge where I had placed all mine on this different app because I was doing a content challenge. And then I spent 3 different weeks out of the country where I couldn't place my action. So now I got a new tracking system in. Like it's all tracked on SoBet. They automatically track it. So you can just see it if you go to my profile in there, you go to the pro tabs, or you go to the leaderboard or anything like that. But dating back to the beginning of April, it's been over 800 plays, and we're up like 75 games over 500. But I don't know, the actual units on that is around 50. Fox, the play we shared already is Orioles -2.5. Orioles -2.5 is the play we shared already. And as always, if you want all the action, you know where to go. How much milk is too much milk, Rick? I would say when I was like 16, I would say no such thing. Now, like 16 ounces. I appreciate you, Trump City. Couldn't gamble for a whole month. It's not that I couldn't gamble. I just didn't post. My plays weren't on normal books because I was doing this like sports. I was doing this challenge thing with the funded book. O's by 3. Let's go, Fox. Said Nerfy for Phillies game. I don't have action on the Phillies game. I'm saying if you need it, and if you're an absolute fiend and you just can't live without action, you need to sweat something out. The Nerfy's not horrible. JRB says second free play. Second free play. If we get 10 more fouls, and I'll share a second free play. 10 more fouls for a second free play. And again, anyone who just wants all the plays every single day, they want to ride with the sports betting messiah. They want to rise up against Vegas. They want to stop donating. They want to learn to be profitable. They want to start being a winner. They want to wage war against Vegas, destroy them, take vengeance upon them for what they've done to us. Get involved. That's what we're here to do. We're not going to lay down and accept billions of dollars of advertising pointing at us, trying to make us degenerates and fiends that need action on everything. We need to parlay, we need to chase, we need to bet on a coin flip. No! We need to win. You think they're affording... Yeah, belligerent. On VIP, I have props up every day on VIP. Yeah, Doug. So if you want the action, it's on SoBet, or message me on Instagram. I send it through. Shout out to the Instagram stream. Shout out to the Twitter stream. We're on everywhere. Belligerent, go to my... Check the link at the bottom of the main plays. Coco, what's going on? Okay, Bert, shoot me a DM if there's an issue now. Love the energy, Brian. Oakland moneyline, possible nerf. All right, let's talk about it. Brian knows how to ask a question. You open with a compliment, and then you ask your question. What do I look for when I make my picks, Kevin? I look for value, not who is more likely to win, who's not going to. With MLB, I'm breaking down the pitching matchup. I'm looking at who's available in the bullpen. I'm looking at their matchups against these specific hitters. I'm looking at the situation, who they're probably going to throw, what length we should expect from the pitchers. But all of that is to find what games have the most value, meaning, is the line better than what it should be? A plus 100 play that has a 55% chance of hitting has value, right? 5% more than it should. A plus 200 play that only has a 20% chance of hitting has no value. A minus 200 play that has a 60% chance of hitting, no value. So what I'm looking for is value. Better payout than the relative odds. Staying away from Phillies Blue Jays. Staying away. It's not a good spot. Most of the questions people ask if they want the plays or where I post this or where I post whatever, most of the answers are in my links. It's just in my profile. Very simple. You literally go to my profile, check the link tree, you see all my plays every single day. It's quite simple. But if we get five more follows, I will share another free play. Blake asking about the Astros. We'll talk about. We'll talk about the Astros, and then you know what? I'll tell you this: we get five more. We get five more follows. I'll share another play, and it's gonna be an NFL one. How about that? Padres money line, Kobe. You'd be better off doing first five and money line as a game parlay. JRB, appreciate the refollow. JR, appreciate the follow. We need three more. All right. So people ask about Astros. Let me take a gander. We got Arrighetti against Martinez. Arrighetti was an auto fade the first 2 months of the season. Now he's kind of the opposite. He's a strikeout machine. Went all in on Chargers and you're scared. That's interesting. Ron Moore, appreciate the follow. I don't hate it. I mean, if you say all in, like I took him to win the Super Bowl, I'm not saying I agree with every decision you're making in your life, but yeah, appreciate it, Derek. Let's go, baby. Let's keep stacking off that. Let's keep stacking off that. Astros under 9, small play. That's not bad with the way Arrighetti's been throwing the ball. It's not bad. We're staying away from the Phillies Blue Jays game. If anything, it's an under spot, but we're staying away. There is no value there. I'm telling you. User 800. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a video. I dropped a three-leg parlay for week 1 on the Lock Hub account. Penn State minus 34 or minus 35. It's a good question. Nerfy in the A's game. Steve, appreciate the follow. One more for a free. All right, we will talk about the A's game. Sorry, I got distracted on that. Yeah, on the Astros, I think if you want to take Astros, there's not too much value. If you want to go under in that spot, it's okay. I would rather take the Reds team total under maybe. But really more than anything, I would probably take Arrighetti over on K's. The Reds do strike out a good amount. Arrighetti's been a strikeout machine lately. I think you're going to get decent value on that. Let me see what we're looking at just real quick. Let me see what kind of line we can get on that. But my favorite play on that would be Campbell, shoot me a DM or support or anything like that if there's an issue. If you use the link that I sent you or the link that's in my profile to get on, you should be good to go. You can literally just click on my profile and you'll see all the plays. Um, but if there's, you can also download the app afterwards. The app was just updated this week. Actually, it's fire, just in time for football season. But yeah, that's another reason. Another reason to get on SoBet now is we just updated the app. It's crazy. Yeah, you can get Arrighetti over 5.5 Ks at minus 125. I would be in support of that. Um, it's a tiny bit of juice, but really not bad considering he's been a strikeout machine lately. He's going against the Reds. He might not go super deep in or not. Garrett, no, that's not an app you use. Garrett, if you're looking for an app where you can place action, yeah, that's me. Return of Pick'em PD is the real account. Jeeps, that's the one I use because they took down my main. Over 5.5 Ks, JR. That's correct. SoBet is not for betting, but if you need a place where you can place action if you're not in a normal state, check out Rebet. That's in my links. That's sweepstakes model. So any state you can get action. You can build your own props. You can do college football player props. You can do all that. Yeah, so shoot me a DM if you're wondering, but otherwise just check my links. Check my links, get on Rebet, and you can do all that. Picket hat's diabolical. It is a fire play or a fire hat. My whole whole wardrobe is sports betting merch. All right, you guys earned another free play, so I'm gonna do it. Blue Jays Phillies. I know everyone wants the action because it's soon. It's soon. What do I like about the game? I like that it's soon. Tristan, Giants plus 1.5. I don't really have a heavy read on that. It's not like I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I don't have a real strong read on that one. All right. Cheers to you, Mad. Jim, appreciate the follow. All right. All right, you guys earned it. We're getting another free play. Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll for another free play from the Sports Betting Messiah? Can I get some drum rolls, please? And then we lock in this action. We have ourselves a big old day. Duke, I appreciate the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, baby. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Play number 2. Cubs minus 1.5 plus 108 on FD. 1.5 units to win 1.62 units. That is Cubs minus 1.5 plus 108 is the value we got it at. FD is the book we got on. 1.5 units is the risk amount. 1.62 is the potential win. The Cubs are on a tear right now. They've won 12 of the last 16, 9 of them by 2+ runs. They have their ace on the mound. It's Shota Imanaga. He's been dominant all season. He hasn't given up more than 3 earned runs in 10 of his last 11 starts, and he's going deep into games. He dominated the Pirate team earlier this year as well. 7 innings, 4 hits, 0 earned runs, and 8 Ks. On top of that, Domingo German just got lit up by the Cubs 2 starts ago. He gave up 8 earned runs in 2.2 innings. Give me the Cubs to cover at home. This is a beautiful spot where we have fresh matchup history that has massively, massively shown in our favor. Kevin, we will drop NFL. We're doing extra long live today. We're sharing all sorts of play. Lock in, show some appreciation, run the likes up. Listen, Instagram, I know we're light on viewers there. I know it's all about the TikTok stream, blah, 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 blah. Get involved. We're going to run this Instagram up. By the end of this NFL season, by the end of college football, not only are we going to build SoBet into the most massive sports betting community to ever exist, we're going to have such a presence on all the apps. There's nothing that TikTok can do. Get involved. Follow here, follow there, follow everywhere. What's your username on the other app? What do you think it is? What do you think? Do you change your name when you go into a different room? It's Pick a Petey. Run those files up, run those likes up, come get involved. We got wins to get, we got money to make. Lockup Bets is bricked up. I just dropped a 3-legger on the Lockup account, and that's about to smack. Tomorrow, the NFL begins. You know who isn't excited about the NFL beginning? Vegas! They're shaking in their boots. Vegas heard that Petey already gave out week 1 locks. But we're just recovering from the MLB season. Petey, stop. Come to our side. We'll give you a lot of money to make videos to make everyone addicted to gambling so they can all be a bunch of fiends and just think they need to parlay everything and chase live bets and be a bunch of degenerates. Make that content. We'll pay you a lot of money to make that content. Please, just stop telling people how to be smart, profitable sports better. It's ruining our business plan. And I said no, and they said, okay, we're going to report your account to TikTok. That's what happened. We all know that's what happened. Guess what? Guess what, Vegas? I am the sports betting messiah, and I have risen. I'm a whack-a-mole, and I pop right back up. I'm a boomerang. I come back around and I bite you in the ass. Don't you ever disrespect me like that again. Don't you ever come for me because I will come back 10 times harder. No, sir, J-Ma. Good to see you. Listen, it's not about, oh, Petey hit a pick. It's about this. It's about everybody that I'm speaking to stops being a degenerate and starts making good plays and starts being profitable. But we spent over $1,000 per customer acquisition, and now we're spending money on them making money? That wasn't the business model. How does that work? I don't know how it works. Maybe you should make an honest living. Maybe you should do that. Maybe you should take away the juice. How about that? How about we bring the juice down? We'll give you 1% to operate it. And I want spreads to be minus 101. Those are our demands. Those are our demands. Appreciate you, J Ma. Guys, we are locking in. Diamond Edge. We're talking about beat Vegas. We're talking about taking a broom handle to Vegas. That's what we're talking about. Say it one more time. You want the plays. You want the plays every single day. I took 2 days off this year, and it was the MLB All-Star break. If you want the plays every single day, go to the links. Hop on SoBet. I drop every single day. Yes, Mateo, it was. There's return of Pick'empedia if you want the backup. I'm on here, obviously. This is probably going to be the main account I'm going live on. We'll see if we get the other one up. But if you want the daily plays, exactly. No, the free plays are up on Return of Pick'empedia. Diamond Edge, you know what's up. So follow the Instagram, follow Return of Pick'empedia. And if you want the plays every single day, they're on SoBet. It's in the links. If you DM me on Instagram right now, I'll still send a couple more of those discount links through for people that DM me on Instagram. Everyone's saying, are you done giving out free plays? Are you done giving out free plays? Are you done giving out free plays? How about this? How about the fact that I had 55,000 follower account taken down because I didn't give in to what Vegas wanted me to do. How about that? And you're worried, oh, can I get a free play today? You can get a free play every single day for $10. You can get 3 of them. Or follow me on Twitter, or follow the Telegram, or follow the Instagram. Wake the fuck up. All right, you guys want some for NFL? You know, how was the audio on Instagram? How was the audio cooking? Were we audible? We already shared Orioles minus 2.5. We already shared Orioles minus 2.5. But guess what, baby? Let's go, Campbell. Let's go. 6 months. Now is the perfect time. Now is the perfect time. Exactly. Just common sense. Now is the perfect time to do the 6-month subscription because, one, it's a great discount. It literally comes out to $50 for a 6-month subscription. But two, we'll figure it out, Hub. We'll figure it out. But two, these are the biggest 6 months because we have our main plays up for MLB. We still got a whole month more of that and some in October. We got NFL. We got college football. 9-1 in college football. Yeah, get over it. 9-1. Suck me sideways. 9-1. Show some goddamn respect. That means I took 10 plays. I hit 9 of them. That's 90%. That's an A minus. NFL. So I'm gonna give you a tricky NFL play right now. We're being generous. We're being real generous. I'm gonna give you a tricky NFL play right now. It's really not tricky. But that's a fact. 9-1. Nobody does it. I mean, 9-1. We don't expect to go 90%, but 9-1's a great start to the year. But I do expect to crush the first month of college football, especially. Yes, we're going to win in October and November and December, but in September we're going to dominate. September we dominate college football. Week 1 of NFL, it's going to be a lot of one-unit plays, but we're going to find a couple value spots and we're going to get after it. So this is one play that I have. Listen, if you're willing to be creative, you're willing to use the tools that exist, the different books that exist, the different strategies that exist, the different weapons in your arsenal. You really want to find value. You really want to be a winner. There are so many ways beyond the simple things that you tend to do. So this is what I did. I went to Rebet. I did a head-to-head matchup, right? You can build your own props. This is my second most recent video. If you want to check it out, it's my second most recent video here. I titled, I guarantee you didn't think of this player, something like that. It's Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. We're doing head-to-head. I'm doing Mahomes to have more rushing touchdowns than Jackson, okay? Mahomes to have more rushing touchdowns than Lamar Jackson. Everyone's like, oh, but Lamar's the running QB. Mahomes doesn't do it. Wrong. Brady, get a hold of yourself. Mahomes will lower the shoulder if he needs to. Two, Lamar Jackson has Derrick Henry now. He has Derrick Henry. Lamar Jackson's trying to stay healthy. That's the MVP. So unless you think he's going to bust one, a 25-yard plus run, he's probably not getting in. The other thing, if you just took Mahomes over 0.5 rushing touchdowns, there's a good shot it misses. If you do the head-to-head matchup, Mahomes more rushing touchdowns than Lamar Jackson, they both go 0, you push the bet. So we are getting a much, much lower risk to take a shot on a Mahomes rushing touchdown. Great value. We got it at plus 173. And again, it's not an amazing shot at hitting, but it's a very, very, very low shot at actually losing. A push is fine. A push is the same as not doing it. So I'm not going to say it's a free roll because anything can happen, but it's closer to a free roll. That's a play. It's Mahomes, more rushing touchdowns than Jackson. If you're wondering how you can do this, it's on Rebet, which is in my links. It's on Rebet, which is in my links. There's a thing called Prop City. You can do prop builders. You can make your own props. There's literally nothing like this. I'm going to actually show you guys this. This is absolutely sick. Jackson Mahomes, anytime TD is only minus 103. What? Do we include halftime? All right, check this out. This is Rebet, right? It's in my links if you want to check it out. Prop City in the corner. You're not really going to see it, but Prop City. I could build my own prop. Like, do you guys want us to cook something for NFL tomorrow? Build the own prop? We could even look ahead. We could go to the Philly Green Bay game. We could do whatever. I won't do it right now because not everyone's going to see my phone. I maybe link up the phone to the Twitch stream at some point or to the Twitter stream. We'll show it. But if you go on Rebet, which is in my links, you can build your own props on that app. That is the best app for that. Bovada is kind of trash, but whatever. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, Jay. We're gonna wrap it up soon. But here's the deal. All right, brother. Here's the deal. If you want the free play daily that I post, we'll see if I get my account back. But in the meantime, check out Return of Pick'em Petey. Return of Pick'em Petey. I posted the account. It's in my stories. Check it out. Return of Pick'em Petey. That's the account. Got him up. Follow me on Instagram. It's Orioles minus 2.5. Follow me on Instagram. Posted plays on there. If you want all my plays every single day, they're on SoBet. I'm on all the social medias. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on everything. Check all that out. We'll be live from this account until further notice. Still doing the daily schedule, so get involved. And that's the deal. But if you want all the plays every single day, I'm still doing a few more. If you shoot me a DM on Instagram, I'll send you a discount code. You get on for a discount. That includes 6-month, 12-month discount as well. You can get discount on if you just want to do the monthly. Get involved. Ride with the Sports Betting Messiah. Have the biggest month of your life. Get involved. If you shoot me that DM, I will send it through right now. Any questions? You know where to find me. I love all you except for the ones I hate. Looking at you, Vegas. Cheers.